Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel. You join me out on a little bit of a mooch around in the old cold January weather. Today's video is just going to be a bit of a mooch around, bit of a chat on, bit of a channel update, and then a bit later on we'll pop the top on the first beer review of 2026. So yeah, as you can see guys, absolutely mint little backdrop. Just having a little bit of a mooch around. Get some fresh air in the lungs. So yeah, I'll bring you back guys, and what we'll do, we'll have a bit of a chat on. Yeah, 2026, can you believe it already? You know, last year just flew so quick. Unbelievable really how fast it flew. So yeah, like I said before in the intro there, I'm just going to give you a couple of little updates on what's coming up on the channel, and then like I say, what I'll do is I'll head back and we'll probably pop the top at home in the warm. So yeah, updates guys, updates. So just last week I recorded an interview, actually my first ever interview with a legend, another YouTube channel called Life's a Hobby. Owen, if you're watching, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so he'd asked me basically if I fancied joining him to do an interview on all things camping, stealth camping, yeah, just basically camping stuff, camp ski geezers. So the plan with that is, I think Owen's going to put that on his live stream or something, do something with it, and then I will then make a video out of that guys. So hopefully you can stay tuned to the channel for that. Do you know, honestly, it was fantastic for Owen to ask me actually to take part in that. It was really good. I had a really good afternoon. We'd had a good chat on, good interview. Yeah, absolutely brilliant, absolutely brilliant. To be fair guys, what I was supposed to be doing, my first video 2026 was supposed to be a wild camp up in the Lake District with Dino from the Wandering Cumbrian. However, you know, Christmas and the weather, the travel, and obviously like expense over Christmas, you know what I mean guys. Yeah, so unfortunately that couldn't happen. I think Dino is getting out. He's heading up to a different spot. We were supposedly heading up to Latrig. So yeah, unfortunately that couldn't happen, but me and Dino have been speaking and we are going to rearrange it for a later time, and obviously if more of the camp ski geezers can get on it as well, which would be absolutely fantastic to be fair. So yeah, it's a shame really, because I wanted to test out my new tent. I've got a new Cairngorm, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. Cairngorm 3-man tent anyway. A Berghaus, absolutely brilliant tent. I'm really, you know what guys, I'm absolutely itching to get out in that tent. Obviously no good for the stealth camping with it being bright red, and you know, so yeah guys, just the next video probably after this one will either be a wild camp somewhere or possibly a stealth camp. I'm not 100% sure on the lineup yet. I've got a spot lined up for a stealth camp, and I've got a spot lined up for a wild camp. So yeah, just massive. Just 2026. I've got good vibes for the channel for 2026, and not only that, I've got good vibes for the camp ski geezers. You've heard me mention the camp ski geezers before. Good vibes. We've got stuff planned. I've got plans with a few of the legends: Race Outdoors, Joe Outdoors, Steve Fortune, Big Ginger in the Woods, Andy all about bushcraft. Obviously Dino from the Wandering Cumbrian, we are going to do that camp again, what we said we were going to do. So yeah, also just plenty to look forward to in 2026. I mean, I'm just itching to get out more this year. But yeah, this is where I'm having a bit of a mooch around, folks. Just, it's my I mean, I literally live down the road, but perfect spot for me to get out and have a crack on with you guys. So yeah, hey, just why I'm on about, well, shout outs really, in a way, is I want to give a massive thanks out to the Blot Outdoors show. Chris, if you're watching, pal, massive appreciation for giving me the shout outs on the vids and stuff, mate. You know I absolutely buzz off it, and love your channel. It's exciting stuff, guys. If you've not heard of the Blot Outdoors show, I'll put his link in the description of this vid. Head over. Funny guy. But yeah, it means a lot for getting a shout out from a legend like that. So yeah, what a backdrop, folks. Do you know there's still a lot of frost on the ground? And what are we now, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon? So it is pretty, it's pretty cold on this side anyway, with the sheltered side over there's pretty good. So yeah, I've waffled on probably a little bit too much, but what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to bring you back. Well, when I bring you back, we're going to be we'll be back at my house, and then we'll pop the top on a beer. We've got I don't know if I'm going to be looking forward to this one or not, guys. This one is for Kenny Outdoors, War Kenny Outdoors. Big shout out to you, pal. I seen it on the shelf in Asda, and I thought to myself, this is something that he would drink, something I wouldn't drink. So this beer, I'll show you when we get back, guys, but this is for you, Kenny, this one, my mate. So if I end up with bad stomach and throwing up everywhere, you owe me one. But yeah, so I'll bring you back, guys, when we're back at the house and we're popping the top. So beer review time, folks. I am back at the house. Yeah, nice little bit of a mooch around, only for a few minutes earlier on, but yeah, I decided to do the beer review outside because I've got family and stuff around in the house, so peace and quiet come out. So yeah, today's beer review, folks, is, and like I said earlier on, guys, this one is for you, War Kenny Outdoors. We have got this bad boy. So we've got cherry and chocolate stout, 5.5%, Kirkstall Brewery. I know Kenny will probably say, oh, it's not a strong beer, I know, but that's plenty strong enough for me, my mate. That's plenty strong enough for me. But look at that for a can. Wowza Rooney. If you're watching, Kenny, drop down in the comments, mate, if you've tried this one before, pal. So yeah, like I say, mate, this one is for you. Cherry and chocolate stout. And what I am going to do is, I've noticed Kenny do this before. He's turned these cans upside down when it's like a stout. Maybe that mixes it up, I don't know. So yeah, we'll turn it back up. And in popular fashion, folks, let's pop the top. Yeah, looking very stouty. Sniff test. I'm not being funny, you can smell the cherries in that straight away. I'm getting a cherry hint like almost immediately. Do you know, it actually smells really nice. Now, stout isn't something I'm interested in, guys. I mean, I don't mind the odd pint of Guinness, but I know that's not stout. But yeah, So here we go, guys. Let's give it the old taste. Wow, that is quite nice. That is actually really nice. And to be fair, it was something that I would never pick up off the shelf, ever pick up off the shelf. It was only that Kenny likes his stouts and stuff like that I'd thought I'd dedicate this beer review to him, really. So yeah, actually really impressed with that. I'm getting the chocolate slightly, but the cherries, they are really coming through for me. The stoutiness, if you like, if that's a word, like that sort of stout flavour is there, but for me, that is a nice drink. Session worthy, sorry, cutting the, jumping the gun here, guys. Appearance wise, 10 out of 10 for the can. I mean, just look, absolutely fantastic, absolutely mint can. What we're saying on the can, let's just have a little bit of a pause for a minute, folks. So this says the smooth dessert inspired stout balances the indulgent flavour of chocolate with sweet sharp cherry. 5.5%. Kirkstall Brewery. Yeah, the chocolate flavour is there for me, but it's not massively overpowering. I did a beer review on a chocolate flavoured beer, I don't know, a few videos back with my stepdad Daz, and we're both really not fans of it. But this, I'll be honest, is really nice. So yeah, appearance, it's got to be a 10 out of 10 for that. Session worthy, I would probably say not, for me personally. I could probably have this can and really enjoy it. I think if I was to have another one, it might become a little bit overpowering, but just this one can is quite easily enjoyable. You know, if you're out on a camp or something and you take a few different beers out with you, I will definitely be taking this one out again. I'm not going to lie, that is a real nice drink. And don't be put off by the stout, guys. And don't be put off by the cherries, because I have had a beer before called Death by Cherries, and that was a sours beer, but God, that was awful. If you want to see that video, guys, head back to my first stealth camp I did on a roundabout, and I did the Death by Cherries on there. Oh, God, sent shivers down the old spinal cord, that did. But this, yeah, session worthy, no, but a nice pleasant beer if you're just having one can, you know, accompanied by a few other nice, perhaps IPAs or a drink of your choosing or whatever. But so we're going to hit the scores. Let's hit the scores on this. Now this is going to be a tough one for me, because let's just have another quick slurperoonie. You know, the more you have a drink of it, the cherry sort of lingers in your mouth. Now, if you like cherries, it's brilliant. If you don't, then obviously this is not a beer for you. I think the chocolate is quite light in flavour, but the cherries are quite high in flavour. The stout itself is at a level where the cherries sort of take out that bitter taste. So for me personally, Kenny, you might have different opinions on this, top man, but for me personally, I like the balance of this drink. So scores. So from me to you absolute legends, cherry chocolate stout by the Kirkstall Brewery, that gets what is that gonna get? That's gonna get a 7.9 from me. Straight up 7.9. That's a nice drink. That is a real nice drink. So yeah, that one was for you, Kenny, my mate. I hope you appreciate me drinking one of your types of ale, my mate. And yeah, Campski Geezers, if you see this, I got this from Asda. Anyone else out there that wants to try it, definitely give it a go. Hit down in the comments on this video, see what you make of it. If you've had it before, let me know what your take of it is. But yeah, thanks for joining me as well, guys, on this first video of 2026. Apologies, it's not a wild camp in some beautiful location, but things happen, and unfortunately, yeah. My next video, I will be out doing a camp, whether it be a wild camp or a stealth camp. I'm not 100% sure yet, but it'll be one of them two things. So yeah, stay tuned to the channel, guys, and thanks very much for your continued support. I hope it carries on into 2026. As mentioned earlier on in the video, I'll drop down the link for the Blot Outdoors show. Big shout out to you again, top mate, top man should I say. And yeah, all the best, and as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one.
Craig Johnson Outdoors. You know that, innit? Campski Geezers.